Alright. Let's continue on. We are in the... we're in the Tempest, but we are on our way, or should be on our way, back to the Nexus, I think. There's a lot of things to do on the Nexus at this point. I like to sort of save up a lot of side missions and main missions so that whenever time we go to the Nexus, we do a lot of stuff there. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff to take care of there now. Let's check our email. From PB. PB's feeling pretty good about herself because she made POC, her proof of concept remnant thingy. And she felt like sharing that with us. That's very nice. From Reyes Vidal, an update on Kadara. He's ordered some visible and not so visible patrols to guard the outpost. He's going to hold up his end of the bargain and keep our outpost safe. I'm happy about that. A non-work related email from Jaw. Very formal. This is a kid's story from Jaw, which we're not going to read. And Liam's movie night from Suvi. Suvi wants to talk to us about the movie night for Jaw. Not for Jaw, for Liam. Alright, well, Suvi's right here, so maybe we'll just have a chat with her about that. Every time we speak to Suvi, it kills our frame rate, but... seems important to her.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder.
You're still excited
The
about
Angaran
that?
scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
It will be a help.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
Okay. You wanted to talk about something, though. You wanted to talk about the movie night, right? I guess we'll talk later.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I thought you wanted to talk about movie night, but apparently not, so whatever. Okie doke. Let's get going. By the way, off stream I did do a bunch of inventory management. Mostly just cleaning out my inventory of stuff that I didn't need. And then a couple of things like using some AVP points that I had earned, but not yet used. There's a couple of places that are systems we haven't been to yet that are at 0%. So maybe before we head back to the Nexus, we'll explore a couple of these 0% systems and see what, if anything, we find there. At some point, we'll need to head back to EOS. There's something that PB needs to do there. And we may be getting close to the point where we are leveled up enough to take on a worm. So maybe we'll take on the EOS worm. Anyway, let's first, as we said, clear out some of these random side systems.
With all this travel, we're building up a bigger picture of the Scourge. I wonder if it's just local to Helios, or if all Andromeda is like this.
It's an interesting question. No idea. No anomalies, so we'll just proceed systematically. Left to right. Looks like a deserty planet. Nothing here. Great mountain ranges of frozen carbon dioxide. Alright, well, moving on. Thank goodness you can skip these transitions between planets. Brutal temperatures, noxious gases, crushing atmospheric pressure, and constant tectonic upheavals. Sounds lovely.
I'm picking up something.
Yeah, there's something right here.
Probes launched.
An asteroid, maybe?
Anomaly found.
No, wreckage. Wreckage of a Rokar vessel. We got some research data from that. Alright. Apparently Angara have tried to colonize that world at some point in their history. Nothing here. Moving on. Avelosa. What do we have here?
Anomaly on sensors.
An anomaly. Looks like a satellite of some kind.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
A Nexus satellite stolen and reprogrammed by the Collective. Well, the Collective are kind of our friends now, so I guess we're okay with that. Not sure what they're monitoring. Alright, what's the next 0% system? We're not going to go here yet. This is the Archon system. That's where the main mission goes. We'll need to go here. There's an extra world for us to explore, but not quite yet. Let's drop in on Hefena.
This might have been a larger system once. Before the Scourge.
As if we needed a better reason to document everything.
Just the 3
Anomaly
planets.
on sensors.
What is this? A
Anomaly
comet.
found.
Comet to Lula. A vanadium deposit. That's good. Highly reliable orbit despite the Scourge and the black hole.
Anomaly detected.
Oh yeah? There it is.
Probes launched. Getting a scan.
It's a rock. It's a rock that just has XP for us, apparently. A gas giant stripped of its atmosphere. You can actually see the atmosphere behind it. Interesting. You can see this like orange haze coming off behind it. Anything here? Apparently the Scourge is generating mass effect fields that are lightening the mass of that planet. Interesting. Where else do we need to go? That's a 0% system. And so is this one.
Radio emissions from the black hole are incredible out here. The song of the dark side of creation.
How poetic. What do we got?
Anomaly
Anomaly.
Probe away.
What's that
Getting a
little
scan.
light? It's a starship, apparently. Starship wreckage. What kind of starship? A cat scout or dropship? Full of various materials.
I'm picking up something.
A heavily irradiated planet.
Probe away.
Unsuitable for
Getting a scan.
colonization. It's a river. Shocking. Alright, where to next? I mean, if you're gonna make me scan a river, you better tell me what's interesting about it. That's what I'll say about that. Like, the developers, I don't mind them telling me, like, oh hey, this river is weird, come scan it and get some experience point for scanning it. That's fine. But at least write some flavor text about the river and why it's an interesting river. It's a river of lava, it's a river that's much larger than you would expect. It appears to be an artificial creation. It shows signs of an ancient civilization because you can see where the dam used to be in the river. Tell me something interesting about it. Put some flavor text into the entry here for this planet. But if you're gonna make me scan I guess it didn't make me scan the river, but if that's the gameplay that you've created, scanning a river, there better be something interesting about this river. What's this planet? A diminutive sphere of rock and ice. Alright. This system is done, which brings us to this one, to Cunis. I don't know.
They named it after the Tekunis expedition, the first Solarians to reach the Citadel. It's a big name to live up to.
I'm picking up something.
This system's also got this planet trailing a bunch of gas.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
What? Why am I out here? Take me to this place, please. Another comet. Platinum deposit. Give me that platinum. You know, while we're doing all this random planet scanning, our active mission is actually to go to defuse several bombs. EMP bombs that are currently aboard the Nexus. So being out here randomly scanning rivers and comets is very irresponsible. Let's wrap it up. Anything here? A rogue planet captured by Tekunis' gravity and brought into an unusual orbit around the star.
I'm picking up something.
What do we have here? Some kind of deposit?
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium, my favorite. I wish we'd find, like, more interesting things. One thing that I liked about Mass Effect 2 is that by randomly exploring and scanning, you could discover side missions. Like, that's a discovery worth discovering. That was a proper reward for exploration.
Anomaly on sensors.
Getting, like, you know, a bit of beryllium or some research points or some XP.
Satellite detected.
A scientific monitoring satellite. Where's it from? I guess it's from the Milky Way, because we got Milky Way research data. But I think, like, you know, being rewarded with extra game, extra missions, as a result of exploration, that's a really big reward. Getting a pile of beryllium, I can't get excited about that, right? So that's something that I miss. Like, all of this exploration is fine, but the rewards for the exploration aren't the best. Research points, materials, stuff like that, it's all fine, but if we were to drop in and have a small mission somewhere on one of these planets that we found, that would be super cool. Like they did in Mass Effect 2. Anyway, let's head back to the Nexus. We got some bombs to defuse. And I'm not trying to say that there isn't much content in this game. There's lots of content in this game. There's lots of side missions. There's no lack of side missions. But they should have some things that are side missions or side objectives or whatever that you could discover by exploring. Like, you can discover some side missions by exploring the planet, which is great. It would be cool if they extended that to exploring the solar system. Oh look, what have we here? The Asari arc is also now joined us on the Nexus. I would have thought they would have put it on the other side from our arc, you know, for balance purposes, but what do I know? So on the left, you can see we have a whole bunch of missions. Contagion, Life on the Frontier, we got Drax's mission. Gil's mission is there. I don't really want to play poker with Gil. There's a small task of dropping off some ingredients for better drinks. The Firefighters is the mission where we have to defuse a bunch of EMPs. So we got a couple things to do here. Let's dock, shall we? And we'll check in on our sys, and probably what we'll do is also we'll listen to a bunch of our dad's memories, which we haven't done in a while. I think I've unlocked a few of them. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope no EMP bombs went off while I've been gone.
Ryder, this is Kandros. Sam warned us about Knight's attack. Unfortunately, one device triggered already. We lost a chunk of hydroponics.
Shit.
Sorry, Kandros. I had to help someone out. Where's Knight?
We're tracking her down, but those devices are still live. I need you to take care of them, quietly. We can't afford panic.
Dude, I wonder if I fucked up by, like, fucking around instead of going here directly. Maybe if I'd come here right away,
Son of a bitch, you played me.
I would have been able to get all three of them?
Yes, me. I let you near my son. You're not stopping this.
Damn, dude. I can't believe I actually fucked up that way. Oh well. We'll live with it. I said it was irresponsible going around scanning planets while this was happening, and indeed it was fucking irresponsible, and here's my consequence for that. I actually appreciate that there is a consequence.
Forces intercepted the Ark in the Valet system. This after the Asari Pathfinder, Matriarch Ashara, was killed while attempting negotiations with the Kett. New Pathfinder, Sarissa Theris, credited
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
Apex is doing a sweep.
Now what? There's another one? There's a third one. Maybe they couldn't have... Were there 4 bombs initially? I'm confused. Maybe one was always destined to go off? I don't know. There it is. I see it. It's right there. I don't know. Maybe one is always destined to go off.
But she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
We could, but that all really depends on her, doesn't it?
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
No. I've already learned my lesson of fucking around with random bullshit while there are urgent matters involving bombs going on. Ryder's maturing. He's growing. He's becoming a better Pathfinder. He's not as much of a complete dolt.
I would like to welcome our Asari pilgrims to the Nexus.
I'm sorry, I have
We've had a long
bombs
journey, but
to
we're thrilled
defuse?
that Ark Lucinia has finally arrived. We ask for patience as we find homes for everyone. To those who doubted the future, the proof
I don't have time for this,
stands
Tan.
before you.
I got
The
bombs to
Asari
defuse, buddy.
live, and so does the dream.
Inspiring. But I gotta go defuse a bomb.
Ah, there's the hero who made it possible.
Wow.
Pathfinder Ryder. Do you
Ryder's
have
taking
any
time
words
to
for
get
us?
a bunch of props for rescuing the Asari instead of defusing a bomb and negotiating with a terrorist. The dream lives. We're getting the hang of it. Just doing my job. There were complications. The dream lives.
Like Director Tan said, the dream lives. If we all pull together, this can work.
Exactly what I would have said. In fact, I think I did.
You did, actually.
We all owe Ryder a debt of gratitude. In the meantime, please enjoy whatever comforts the Nexus can offer a weary traveler.
Excuse me.
Bystander?
You're the one who saved us?
That's me.
I am?
All you
I owe you
cloned,
everything.
identically
If it hadn't
faced
been for
Asari.
you, I'd be dead.
Probably.
We all would. Now we have a future.
A bright one. Stay vigilant.
Just don't let your guard down. We're in the wilderness here. We can tame it, but it will fight back.
Wait till it meets the Asari.
Alright. It won't be able to tell you apart, because fuck, I can't tell you apart. Alright. Hey, do you guys remember that thing where there was a bomb around here? I'm sure the Asari are thrilled to be coming on board the Nexus, and the first thing that happens is there's a fucking bomb on board. And I gotta listen to Director Tan before defusing it. Alright, you terrorist. What do you have to say for yourself?
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam, such a human name. No one ever listens. Your father built his human AI implant. Overlord went on despite my...
You're trying to bury something, and I think that's what this is really about.
I thought Overlord might help my son. They made him a candidate for their butchery. So I sabotaged it. I faked rogue code and ripped him out. Alain was hurt terribly, but he was alive and himself, not a... First Overlord, then Sam. Horrors, forced on children. It has to end, even if I must do the unforgivable.
Sam was made to heal, but I don't think she's going to be really moved by that. I think, let's tell her the main thing, which is Alain is cured. That's going to change her mind, right?
Sam and I helped Alain together. He's going to be all right.
No, the code I made, no one could fix it.
Sam did. Stand down and you can ask Alain yourself.
Yeah, fuck
Here.
your kid.
The last device.
Thank you.
No matter what sentence they give me, I hope Alain will forgive me someday. If Sam really is what you say, perhaps it can forgive me too.
Sam, what do you say? Can you forgive her? I guess you don't really care because you're an AI. Alright, well the emergency's over. Apparently one of the bombs went off in hydroponics. I don't know if that was something I could have prevented or not. It seems like maybe, but who knows. Are there any other missions here to be done? There's monkeys in space. I don't want that. There's this one, which I don't know what it is exactly. What is it? Let's go over there and find out what that is. We got Angara over here. We got Asari over here. Dock Manager. Hello, Dock Manager. You got a mission for me?
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a good use of my time as Pathfinder.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been processed for release, so Sam should be able to detect them.
Alright, so I gotta search everything, apparently. I also want to pass by, maybe it's on the next level. No, it's gone away. Must have been down below. Yeah, we also have the mission for Drac, which seems kind of important to me. What is this stuff?
These are stolen supplies.
Seeds.
I'll alert the dock manager.
Alright. What else is around here? There's a gill, and then there's the ingredients we have, the cocktail ingredients. Let's deliver our cocktail ingredients, since we're already here.
Pathfinder Ryder, I need to know something from you.
Yeah? What do you need to know, Silhouette Man?
Shoot.
You've been to Kadara. You've seen the exiles there.
You're a complete silhouette. What the fuck?
Friends, family, co-workers. A lot of us worry about them. We hear it's chaos, that it's dog eat dog.
It's pretty bad. It's better than that. I'm gonna say it's better than that. And someone like you who has this medical condition of being a complete silhouette, you might fit in there.
It's civilized there. They have rules and systems and infrastructure, just like we do.
I think I wouldn't have gone that far.
Despite what happened, my heart goes out to them. Thank you for taking the time.
Oh, you're welcome. You're very, very welcome. I lied to you, but you're welcome anyway.
Hey, interesting. Thanks, Pathfinder.
You're welcome.
Flag of the tail.
Alright, we're back to searching for these stolen supplies. And along the way, we'll end up wherever Drac needs us to be for his loyalty mission, tracking down Spender.
The loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided a few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
I agree with that.
Another cache of stolen supplies.
What's this?
Alerting the dock manager.
Hazard gear and clothing.